Alright, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. First, I want to start off by saying I apologize for being kind of MIA on the channel and not really posting a lot of content. These last few weeks, there has been a lot going on, not just, for me personally, like it wasn't. For me, it wasn't like anything majorly serious, but it was something that I need to get done and kind of lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. But there's also been a lot of news in like various online communities, so I'll get to that in a little bit. I'll get to that in a little bit after I clear up some other stuff first. So first, I want to say thank you for everyone that's been supporting the channel and liking my content and commenting and all that. It really has meant a lot, even though I haven't posted any new content except things that show in jump reactions in a while. I'm really happy to have gotten to 110 subscribers after I lost a bunch following my videos supporting Black Lives Matter movement. So I really appreciate everyone that came in to support me afterwards from that. Like I said, it really does mean a lot. That said, what I'm about to say next might make me lose a few of those followers, but I'm going to put it out there because this is what my channel is and always has been about. So better make it as clear as possible. So for anyone that hasn't been really online the last little while or has been kind of insulated from those communities just because you haven't been, you don't interact with people from there for whatever reason, there has been movement in the last few weeks to oust the behavior of a bunch of predatory men in gaming, wrestling, science fiction, and fantasy, and a bunch of other communities. So women are really coming forward with their stories to talk about, all the abusive, predatory harassment they've been facing from powerful men in these industries, and how personally has affected them and their careers and everything else. And it really is, it really is overdue moment that, finally these abusers are getting name dropped so that people can stop supporting them and their works. So with that regard, I don't want to comment too much more on it. For anyone that wants to find out more details, just go look at my Twitter feed. I've been retweeting and posting a bunch of articles related to all of this. So if you want to get all caught up on what's happening and what the deal with that is, go check it out. Do a quick Google search. That should help you out. At least get you like a TLDR idea of what's been going on. And the reason I wanted to bring that up specifically with regards to my channel is I don't want this to come off sounding like, a little bit performative, because I know that at this point, especially with what everyone's been saying, talking about how you can support the communities you're a part of, that actions speak louder than words. So I hope that, up to this date, my actions have been speaking to what I'm about to say. And I hope going forward it'll also be the same. But I also just want to outright state that I really do hope that my channel, the content I put out, the things I talk about are a safe haven for anyone that's a person of color, especially anyone that's Black or Indigenous people of color, women especially, anyone that's part of anyone that is LGBTQ plus, especially transgender people. I really hope that you feel like, when you watch my content and my videos and enjoy them, that you get the feeling that, I am fully supportive of all your rights, and I will always do my best to support and boost your voices, and stand up for you whenever I can. I think I've been kind of a mixed bag with that, especially with boosting marginalized voices. I think I can do a lot better with that. But I hope, you feel safe always telling me, calling me out if you think that something I'm doing is problematic or wrong. Please don't hesitate to call me out and tell me, either in the comments or DM me privately to tell me if I said something that you didn't like, or if some of my actions or behaviors were a little off-putting. Because I'm always kind of willing to learn and grow and develop and do better with these things. And the same goes for, if I'm promoting content on this channel that's from an author that you personally know or have heard, problematic things about, then please also do let me know, because I think that's one of the other things that has become clear with these conversations is how insulated kind of the whisper networks are, and who has access to them, and who finds out, who is and who isn't an ally, and who is and isn't predatory. So if I ever do review content on here that you think that you know of the author being problematic in some way, please let me know, because I do not want that kind of stuff on my channel at all. But yeah, I mean, it has really been an exhausting week when hearing about all these people I either knew or at least respected in some form, being ousted for just absolutely despicable behavior. And I just really want to make it clear that I fully have your back. If you ever need to confide in me, talk to me, rant about something, my DMs are always open to anyone. I'm always willing to, at minimum lend an ear. After that, I'll do anything to support you, whether it's, talking about your story, boosting resources, whatever. I'm always here to help. So with that said, a little update now on the actual con channel and what's going to be going on with that. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do another hiatus in that regard, really, because I will be putting out content, just not as much for the rest of July, just because I still have some other things to deal with, not serious things, but kind of things I just need to get out and done, so I can really focus my full attention on the content and read-throughs and providing, so it is top quality and it isn't a half-assed attempt at doing it. So I think for the foreseeable future, I'm not going to be putting out as much content for July at least. So I'll still do the Shonen Jump reaction reviews on Sunday whenever the chapters drop, just because those are the most minimum effort ones to do. I will still put out read-throughs, but I'm going to try to limit that to maybe one a week at least for July. Hopefully in August I'll be able to get back to doing, outputting more content and catching up on the backlog. So yeah, I hope you all understand, why I have to do those things, because right now there is just really too many other important things that are kind of occupying my time, and it feels, I don't feel like, this is as important as a project to kind of divert my time to. So July will be a little bit of a slowdown, but hopefully August I will be back in full swing. I'll be doing some read-through videos, the normal reactions. I'm also going to try to get some analysis videos and stuff out as I kind of dig through my backlog of stuff I want to do. So yeah, that said, I think this will cover the channel update. Like I said, appreciate everyone that's shown your support and love throughout this time. I really appreciate you all for hanging around. Until next time, this is one more thing before I forget and wrap this up. Some of you may have noticed that my background is a little bit different. I rearranged my office a little bit just to make it a little bit easier for me to work and do some other things. I'm not a huge fan of how the background looks. I'll try to fix that to make it look a little bit better, but just a minor thing I wanted to note. So until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.